Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be telling you guys about a really interesting technique if you want to learn anything, basically. Now this is called the Feynman technique. Now, have you ever been in a situation where you're reading something, right? And let's say it's a physics concept or an economics concept that it's kind of complex, and you're reading, you think you're assimilating what you're reading. When you finish reading and you're in a situation where you actually have to, should I say, explain what you've read, and in the process of you explaining what you've read, as you progress, you tend to then use complex jargon to disguise the fact that you don't really know the topic as well as you thought you knew the topic while you were reading it. Now, that's where the Feynman technique comes into play. Now, this technique helps you to understand concept in a deeper and more refined way. Now, there's a really famous quote by Einstein, which says, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Now, what is the Feynman technique? Now, the Feynman technique is basically a way of studying materials that reduces the chances of you falling into the dreaded illusion of knowledge. Now, I think in my previous video I actually talked about what the illusion of knowledge is, but the illusion of knowledge by the name is basically when you think you know, but in essence you do not know nada, like Nichibo. Yeah, and please don't forget to like, and if you want to see more of this type of content, subscribe. Let's get into this. Now, the first step in this technique is to write down the concept. Now, this is best to be done when you finish reading the concept and it's still fresh in your head. Write down the vision, make it plain. Yeah. So you write down the concept and just look at it for a while. Then the next step, which is explain it like you would explain it to a 6-year-old. Like, no complex jargon, no big ambiguous words in this. Just write it down like you would explain it to your junior sister or a toddler. Explain it to the bare bones level that a toddler would understand. Now, when you finish explaining to the level that even a toddler would understand, the next step is to review it. Now, basically, this is should I say, the heart of it, because in your process of reviewing what you've written down in your explanation, it helps you to just see where you might have fallen into the trap of the illusion of knowledge and to fill in those gaps that are blank in your ability to explain it. Now, this is where you open your textbook or whatever book you're reading to, or whatever book that contains that concept, and try and fill in the gaps in your knowledge. Now, when you do that, it then opens the avenue for you to go to the next step, which is repeat steps 1, 2, and 3 all over again. The level of understanding you're gonna get if you use this technique is going to be astronomical, basically. And if done well enough, who knows? You could win a Nobel Prize at some point. Yeah, so now I'll just share a quote by Morton Adler, which says, "The person who says he knows what he thinks but cannot express it usually does not know what he thinks." Yeah. Now, question of the day: if you've been in the situation which I just mentioned in the intro of the video, please mention it on the comment with yes I have or something, or with an emoji or something. Yeah, so we know you're alive. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please like, and if you want to see more of this type of content, please subscribe, and remember to always keep it real. Bye guys.